You don't need to race in marathons or use rare supplements to live beyond 90. In truth, some of the clearest hints that you're aging gracefully are so subtle you might overlook them. They don't demand notice. They murmur, appearing in how you move, think, and what you decide daily without even noticing. Consider this. Have you ever stood from a seat without grumbling? Do you occasionally forget your age because your mind feels keen and your body still craves activity? That's not mere chance. It's a trend, a cadence your body still follows, a signal that something inside remains vibrant, highly capable. Studies on longevity reveal that those reaching 90, 95, or even 100 often share subtle traits. They aren't always fitness enthusiasts. They're not flawless, but they maintain quiet, steady habits. Daily decisions, unconscious actions, seem to keep their vitality strong when others start to falter. This isn't about eternal life. It's about noticing the silent triumphs, the hidden strengths, the things you do well even unnoticed, because if your body still sends those signals now, even faintly, it suggests something significant. You're not just growing older. You're aging gracefully, and the best may still lie ahead in the following sections. We'll explore 7 of these subtle signs, not exams, not mandates. Just genuine signals. If you spot even a few in yourself, take it as a quiet note from your body, we're doing fine, keep moving forward. It might seem minor, even routine, but standing from a seat without using your hands is a strong sign of how well your body ages. This basic action speaks volumes about your leg power, core balance, stability, and coordination all at once. Consider the muscles involved. Thighs, hips, abdomen, and lower back all collaborate to raise you up. When you can do this without help, it shows your body still knows how to sustain itself. Your muscles and brain remain capable. In one extended study, researchers discovered that people over 70 who could perform simple strength tasks, like standing without aid, were far more likely to live longer and healthier. Why? Because that action reflects functional autonomy, the kind of strength that prevents falls, keeps you active, and lets you care for yourself for years. It's not about impressing others. It's about knowing your body still functions as it should. If you find yourself rising easily after meals, from pews, or at appointments without leaning on your knees or armrests, that's not just positive. It's a quiet celebration of all you've done to stay active, so next time you stand from a seat, pause and feel that power. It's not just in your muscles, it's in your future. Walking might seem like the simplest action, but as we age, it becomes highly revealing. If you can still stride at a steady pace without panting or pausing every few steps, your body is quietly sharing something extraordinary. Your heart, lungs, and muscles are still operating in sync. Researchers have long used walking speed and stamina as predictors of long life. In fact, studies show that older adults who keep a brisk unaided walk are far more likely to reach their 90s. Why? Because walking reflects many systems: heart health, lung function, circulation, and energy reserves. But it's not just about walking quickly, it's about moving freely, without fear of stumbling, breathlessness, or needing support every step. That kind of motion shows your body still trusts itself. Even a 10-minute daily stroll can sustain this strength. And if you choose stairs over elevators, park farther from shops for extra steps, or wander your neighborhood nightly, your body is already practicing habits that foster a long life. So next time you step out for a walk, notice your breath, feel your stride. That rhythm, that ease, is a sign not just of health, but of hope for many years ahead. Balance is one of those skills we rarely consider until it begins to wane. But if you're over 70 and can stand on one leg for 10 seconds, rise from a seat without using hands, or cross a room without wobbling or grabbing something, you're showing a vital sign of longevity. Good balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It reflects deep coordination between your brain, muscles, inner ear, and joints. Maintaining it into older age suggests your nervous system and musculoskeletal system are still highly effective. Something many overlook. Researchers now view balance as a strong indicator of overall wellness. Don't, in fact. People who can hold simple balance poses, like standing on one leg or walking heel to toe, are statistically more likely to reach their 90s without major disability. Why? Because balance requires quick brain processing, steady muscle control, and the ability to make fast adjustments, all critical for preventing falls and responding to health changes, infections, or injuries with resilience. So if you can still dress without sitting, stand on your toes to reach a shelf, or shower without fearing a slip, you're doing more than you realize to protect your future independence. It might feel minor, but strong balance means you're still in tune with your body. That connection is one of the most potent signs that your body isn't just aging. It's aging well. Many assume poor sleep is just a normal part of aging, but in reality, waking up refreshed after 6 to 7 hours of rest is a quiet yet potent sign of healthy aging. When your body maintains deep restorative sleep cycles into your 70s and 80s, it shows several vital systems are still in sync. Your hormones are balanced. Your circadian rhythm, brain waste clearance, memory connections, heart rate, and blood pressure all regulate as you rest. This ability to wake naturally without grogginess or aches shows your nervous system is calm. Inflammation levels are low, and metabolism remains responsive. In fact, researchers found that seniors who sleep well are more likely to keep sharper minds, steadier moods, and stronger immune systems into their 90s. It's not about sleeping longer. It's about sleeping better. 6 hours of quality rest can do more for longevity than 9 hours of restless tossing. If you often wake without an alarm, feel clear-headed within 20 minutes, and don't need multiple naps daily, you're not just fortunate. You're aligned with one of the strongest pillars of long life. In short, good sleep isn't just rest. It's repair. Your ability to rest deeply may quietly show how long your body plans to keep thriving. One of the least discussed, yet most potent signs of enduring health is emotional steadiness. If you stay calm during tense moments, recover quickly from irritation, and feel generally content with daily life, your mind and body are working in quiet sync. Science confirms it. Chronic stress is one of the most harmful forces against longevity, raising inflammation, disrupting sleep, impairing digestion, accelerating aging, and weakening immunity. But emotional steadiness is a quiet shield, an invisible armor protecting your heart, brain, and overall health. People who live past 90 often share this trait. They don't let small things unsettle them, are less likely to cling to anger or dwell on past regrets. Instead, they've honed what psychologists call emotional regulation, ability to navigate life's ups and downs without sinking. This doesn't mean you never feel sad or anxious, but you return to peace more quickly. You've likely built routines that ground you. Morning strolls, journaling, quiet reflection, or moments of gratitude. These practices calm your nervous system, protect your brain from stress decline, and lower heart disease risk. If you've reached a point where you rarely feel overwhelmed and have learned to ease your own anxiety, you're nurturing one of the rarest, most reliable signs of a long, balanced life. Because, in the end, the heart that beats longest is often the one that beats calmly. Longevity isn't just counted in years, it's counted in moments of meaning. One of the most quietly potent signs you might live past 90 is this. You still find genuine joy in simple things. It could be the warmth of morning sunlight through your window, the flavor of your favorite tea, the chirp of a bird, or a loved one's smile. People who live longest often share a trait beyond physical health. They carry an inner glow, a quiet appreciation for everyday beauty. This kind of joy doesn't need grand adventures or big achievements. It's about noticing what's already here. It's the ability to feel grateful without wanting more. Scientists call this positive affect, and studies show it's linked to lower stress hormones, better immune function, and reduced risk of chronic disease. In other words, joy doesn't just feel good, it protects you, and the older you get, the more this matters. Because life inevitably shifts, losses occur. Bodies slow, but the ability to still feel or wonder. And appreciation keeps the spirit young, even as the body ages. If you pause to enjoy a blooming flower, a favorite tune, or a memory that still brings a smile, you're not just living, you're fostering resilience that extends life further. Because those who live longest often know the secret. Happiness was never out there. It's always been in the small things. Though you may not race marathons or move as quickly now, if your mind is sharp, your heart remains open, and your spirit still finds reasons to smile, you're already on a path many aspire to. Living past 90 isn't just luck, genetics, or perfect health. It's about how you treat your body, thoughts, and the world around you. It's about quiet habits that build strength over time, and small choices that echo across years. If you recognized even one of these 7 signs in yourself, pause and take pride, because those signs aren't just hints of a long life. They're proof you're still fully engaged in living. Keep moving. Keep laughing. Keep noticing the world around you. If this message brought comfort or clarity, share it with someone you care about. Remind them, growing older doesn't mean fading. It means showing up daily with curiosity, gratitude, and grace. Because a long life isn't counted in birthdays, it's counted in presence. And you, my friend, are still here, still strong, still growing, still beautifully alive. Let's keep moving forward together.